Sports. Let's begin the news with a story that the Nigeria Football Federation has approved the recommendation of its Technical and Development Committee to appoint former winger Finidi George as head coach of the Super Eagles. George, who spent 20 months as assistant to Jose Pesiro, took charge of the squad in interim capacity during two friendly matches in Morocco last month. The squad edged Ghana 2-1 in the first match, ending an 18-year winless streak against the Black Stars, but lost 0-2 to Mali in the second game. George's immediate task will be to guide the Super Eagles to victory in 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying matches against South Africa and Benin Republic in Uyo and Abidjan. The new Super Eagles manager scored 6 goals and 62 caps for national team from 1991 through 2002. Finidi George played for Nigeria at the 1992, 94, 2000 and 2002 Africa Cup of Nations and the 1994 and 98 FIFA World Cups. He played in the Nigerian League with Calabar Rovers, Heartland and Sharks before moving to Europe, where he won the UEFA Champions League with Dutch side Ajax, and that was in 1995. Finidi George also played for Spanish sides Real Betis and Mallorca, and English side Ipswich Town. Let's now bring in two ex-internationals, Peter Rafai and Peter J, with whom he played at a national level, of course, to put all of these into bird's eye view for us. Let me start with Peter Rafai. What do you make of Finidi George's appointment as the new head coach of the Super Eagles, considering his record? 1 win, 1 loss. All right, I understand it's Peter EJ who's on the line with us at the moment. Peter, let me ask you the question that I put before Rafai. What do you make of his appointment, Finidi George, as the new coach of the Super Eagles, when we consider his record? 1 win, 1 loss.
It's a question for me.
All right, Finidi George has just been appointed the new head coach of the Super Eagles. Tell us what you think about his appointment.
Yeah, I mean, it's favorable. I mean, he has been with the national team, mostly with the Super Eagles. And also he has assisted the last coach that is there. It means he knows, the players that have been playing, with the team. So I believe this delay, of appointing him as a Super Eagles coach, it shows that there is a lot of antagonists, when it comes to the settings. But at the same time, he has been appointed. I believe he will do his job and also bring glory to Nigeria.
Well, pundits and football aficionados, no doubt, will look at a few, factors leading to his appointment. When you look at the number of individuals who applied, to become the coach of the Super Eagles, and then Finidi was chosen as the head coach, from among all of those who applied. Do you think that, yes, they made the right decision?
Yes, as at the moment, they made the right decision because, we only have, I think, 4 to 8 weeks before the next qualifying game. So the only solution that they have now is to appoint a coach that has been there, that has known the routine of the sport, and also move it up from there. When it comes to other, qualifications that have applied for the job, not really they are not qualified, but we're talking about the time frame. How long do they have, to come in and start, restructuring? Because every coaches that comes into a team has his own coaching philosophy. Will he be able to, will the new coach be able to implement that in a short period of time? Yes, we know our players, we have professional players playing in Europe, but at the same time, coaches are different. So Finidi, at the moment, Finidi Amuneke is the best, at this point in time.
And with the role of the head coach out of the way now, there have been back and forth vis-a-vis who would become the new coach of the Super Eagles. But now that is out of the way at the moment. Who And who do you expect to be appointed in order to assist Finidi George in his role as the new Super Eagles manager?
Yeah, to me, I think, Finidi is given a free will, to my understanding, to appoint his assistant. So I believe if I'm in his position, definitely I will go, for intellectuals, that can, bring the difference, that can, bring that challenge into the team. I will call that the backroom staff, somebody that will influence the team and bring that change. So I believe that the assistant role, Finidi has to decide that. How many backroom staff do they want, up to the goalkeeper trainer and every other things that makes up the backroom staff.
Right. We have 2 World Cup qualifying games to play, which would be against South Africa. What exactly, or do you think that Finidi needs to do, because we are behind in the race? What do you think, and how do you think he should approach these 2 games, so that Nigeria can get back on track as far as the qualifications are concerned?
The number one thing Finidi has to do, to me, is to identify the players he's inviting into the team. No player is new, because he has been there before. He knows, the quality and capacity of every individual players. Now is to, pile up the list of players that will suit his formation, and also start, looking into the formation of the opponent and see how to counter it. So I believe, he will. He should take it, one game at a time, and build up from there.
Right, Peter EJ, former Super Eagles striker. Many thanks indeed for sharing your thoughts with us on this.
Yeah, thank you for having me.